Hey there, internet, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of the John Graves Show. In Xbox news, Xbox One wanted to offer energy saving mode at console startup. Because apparently, as the story goes, is that like in response to pretty much like the instant on feature, which that Microsoft, or at least like the Xbox One, it does have. A lot of people were actually noticing that this thing, it drains a lot of energy, upwards of about like $250 million per year upon your energy bill. And a lot of people, they pretty much want to go through and they want to do the energy saving mode. And pretty much like before they did this, is that like the only way to do it was to cut your console on, go in the settings, and then pretty much go ahead and say, I want the energy saving mode, so on and so forth. And a lot of people are like, well, no, I don't want to do that. I want that like as soon as I cut my console on. And so now they're going through and they're trying to make it so that people that they actually have the option of doing that early. And now that they have it, it's like Microsoft did actually throw up like a few warnings saying that you will suffer like slower startup time and update interruptions, which is rather odd, but also they did actually flip out they did talk about the flip side. They did talk about the flip side of saying that you will save about like $250 million upon your light bill. So yeah, I do pretty much I do say thank you for that, because a lot of people they really didn't like that. But then that's just how it is, I guess. Finishing off right now with the Power Rangers reboot news. Talking about that crazy thing is that for right now, they pretty much have found out who the director is, who will be directing the movie, and pretty much it is, I believe it's the director from Project Almanac, Dean Israelite. And apparently he goes on to talk about like how much he is a fan of the Power Ranger series, and how that like they need to get like fresh and brand new takes on it. And honestly, going on from Lionsgate and all the and from Saban, he does have all these other people that he's pretty much working with to go ahead and make this thing pretty much as good as like what everyone wants it to be. I mean, like they even go into pretty much trying to like find a way to say like, how is it that the Power Rangers become the Power Rangers, aside from just a gigantic fucking head in a jar, or at least smell like a wizard and a goddamn robot. It's like, hey man, just beam me up like five teenagers with attitude, and then the kids just fucking accept it. Or at least like, like they fucking accept it, he fucking deny it, or at least like they fucking deny it. They get attacked, come back in and say, we want that power, and then they transform, shit like that. But honestly though, is that like, that's not what they're pretty much like doing for this. They're pretty much just saying like, okay, we want to rethink the story, we want to get everything set up, and also, we do kind of have like all these fresh and brand new ideas that we want to do to make it seem a little bit more plausible that this is going to happen. So pretty much I do kind of have like my positive mode. It's like I do see positives there, but either way, hopefully it does a lot better than Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, because honestly, no matter what anyone says, I do like that reboot, and I do want the second one to be just as good as the first one, and they do talk about Casey Jones. I do hope that. But either way though, it goes on from that to this. I'm a little bit more torn on it, because again, like the original Power Rangers movies with Ivan Ooze and shit. That movie in itself was a bit, difficult to stomach, even though, they do beat him by pretty much like kneeing him in the dick. So of course, hopefully they do have that in this movie. If it doesn't have like if it doesn't have a kick in the dick in it, I don't want to watch it. But either way, that is pretty much like what I think about it. What do you think about it? Do you think it's a good thing? Do you think it's a bad thing? Tell me in the comment section. And hey, please keep watching anime, keep playing video games. I'm out. I'll catch you next time. Later.